Hi, everyone. Welcome to Heart Centered Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. Hey, D Rose. Thank you for joining me. I had to come on tonight. I watched the live broadcast of the NASA Congressional District, the 3rd Congressional District, as they all, one by one, called for George Santos to resign. Imagine that. They have called him out on his lies, and they are saying he is not capable of representing anyone, which clearly he's not. Clearly he's not. He's a storyteller. He's a lot of things, but he is not a representative of the people. Unless, of course, the people that he is representing are like him, and I don't believe they are. He sold them bill of goods, and now it's time to pay the piper. So I thought I'd do a little bit of a reading, and let's find out how George is feeling and what he's going to do. I didn't hear whether or not he was actually going to resign, and yes, Dee, liars too. And I think one of the commentators said something, or one of the representatives, that, oh, thank you, that, he has said he is not going to resign. Well, how is he going to get anything done? They've all made it very clear, and they have said as much. We are not working with you. We are not working with your office. So, yeah, I think the constituents are probably going to come by and say, yeah, if no one's willing to work with you, then this area doesn't get anything done. So maybe you might want to. Hey, Aries Wanderer. Hello. How are you? So, because I'm reading on kind of the muck a little bit, I'm going to be using this tarot. It's Visions in the Liminal Space tarot oracle deck, whatever you'd like to call it. So this is kind of it's the kind of deck that doesn't pull any punches. Hey, Ellen, nice to see you guys in here. And might also, besides this, might also get into the Kipper a little bit as well, just to get a little more information and so on. Anyway, trying to make some room here in my limited space. So a couple things before I get started is just some announcements. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. on the channel, we'll be doing the Messages for Lightworkers live show, and that's with Val from Dragonfly Crystals. I hope you're going to join us. And one of the things that I think I'd like to cover tomorrow is how to believe in your abilities, how to work with your abilities, and so on. So that's tomorrow. And then Friday the 13th, really looking forward to getting together, and it'll be the first time that I'm going to have Sharon from Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot on my channel. Really looking forward to that. I've read with her before. We've read once, and yeah, I really like her energy. So she is going to be coming on my channel, and so is Sherry H from Voices from the Swamp. And we're going to read on whatever comes up Friday the 13th. And as I said before, Friday the 13th doesn't scare us. We have kids. So yeah, we can't be scared. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. So you can look down in the description, and it'll tell you all the shows that I've got coming up for over the next little while. So I hope that you'll come. I hope that you'll support and come on the channel. Okay, so that is done, and I'm going to start off with my reading prayer. Feel free to join me if you'd like. If it's not your cup of tea, that's fine. Think of something that brings you joy, brings you pleasure, makes you happy, whatever. Okay, so here we go. Deep breath in and out. I call on my guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters to protect me as I receive and deliver these messages from Universal Spirit. May this reading and the messages provided be guided by and delivered with love, clarity, and truth. Reveal to me what should be known now, and keep from me what should remain secret. Guide me to always manifest the highest possible good for myself, my spiritual family, and humanity at large. Amen. Okie dokie. All right. So, for those of you that are just coming in that maybe haven't seen, haven't heard, or whatnot. Actually, I should have put that up there, but I didn't. It's been, if you have any time, am I living my purpose? Well, you know what? If we have, I'll star it. And we can certainly take a look. Hi, Jamie Johnson. So, what I wanted to do was let's take a look at how George Santos is feeling right now. How is George Santos feeling right now? If that is his real name. Oh my goodness. Okay. Tell me, George Santos. Carefree, timelessness. Hope there's no glare on that. The Hell Train. And Essequam Videri. That is clearly Latin. Latin is not one of my languages, so clearly I'm going to have to read this intuitively as I do the other cards as well. Well, thank you, D Rose. There we go. Thank you. Yes, he's really not bothered. Honestly, he's really not bothered. To him, this is like, yeah, okay, so you don't want me, and that's okay. But he jumped on the Hell Train. He is being very well compensated to do what he is doing, and I've heard a few people say, yeah, there's probably Russian money in that. I think that, once we follow the money, I think there's a good possibility that we'll find that there is foreign influence. Although, what I'm picking up is the Saudi money. I'm picking up that it's not necessarily Russian money. So I don't know what he's up to and how he got in this mess, but yes, there is wonder if that is even his real name. So this isn't going very well. And even though he has been urged to resign, I'm not sure that he will. I think he's that kind of personality that is just going to sit back and go, really? Make me. What are you going to do? Take away my birthday? You don't know when my real birthday is. He's just just that kind of personality. And I think he was chosen specifically for that reason. So, I'm looking at this card. I don't know. Wait, I don't know if you can see it. Do you like those two figures there? Kind of, meeting in the middle of nowhere. Um, One of them looks like they're running away from home with their little knapsack, and here the other guy comes and offers something. I think that's probably exactly how they approached him. Is they saw, here's a guy that willing to do anything and everything for the almighty dollar. So, maybe, yeah, maybe I can be your mouthpiece. Maybe I can um, kind of speak for you and be that proverbial feces stirrer. So yeah, he just, at this point, he really doesn't care. He just doesn't care. Okay, so is he going to resign? Is he going to resign? Come on, George. I think most of you might have heard me mention on the show that I did with Mel last night. Wasn't that wonderful? Oh my gosh, I just love reading with them. Hey, Travels. He has an agenda. That's why he's in there. You're right, Travels. Yep, absolutely. But as I mentioned, when they were doing the roll call for the voting for MacArthur, and the woman who was calling the roll call so that they could say who they were nominating or who they were supporting, she called his name 3 times. Now, he was seated right there. I can be in a very noisy train station, and if someone calls my name, I recognize it, I hear it. The fact that the guy didn't hear his name or didn't respond to his name, yeah. Yeah, that tells me that, maybe that's not his real name. I'm sure it isn't. I'm sure that ultimately we'll find out it's not. And yeah, he has ticked off a lot of wrong people in New York. And the one thing that most of them talked about when they were calling for his resignation was the fact that, yes, the fact that he had used the Holocaust as a way to garner support. There are some things that are just sacrosanct, and the Holocaust is one of them. So, is he going to resign? Yeah. Tell me, is he going to resign? Infinity Mirror. Eureka! And life is beautiful, life is meaningful. I think he will, but he's going to put up a good front. Um, I, he's going to take a page out of Trump's book and say, no, you know what? Yes, so I might have embellished a little bit, but then, who hasn't embellished their resume? Well, I haven't. I never felt the need to. And I'm sure that a lot of other people out there, I'm sure you guys haven't embellished your resume. Why would you? Right? So, yeah, yes, Jamie. And in New York, you don't lie about family dying in 9/11. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, he's stepped on a lot of toes. So, is he going to resign? I think that he will, from what I'm getting from here. Um, he will, and it is going to make a lot. It's going to make a lot of people happy, both Republicans and Democrats. I'll tell you, I was really impressed to see all the Republicans and how they were speaking out against what he had done, um, and calling for his resignation. I thought, okay, I think maybe what I'm seeing is some moderates who are coming around who are saying, okay, you know what? It's up to us to stop this, right? It's up to us to say no, enough is enough. So, good for them. So, yeah, I think he is eventually going to resign, and I think he's going to make a hasty exit. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he exits, is no longer in the country, and then kind of sends in word that, yeah, you know what, I never wanted this job anyway. So, because he's that kind of personality. So, and the infinity mirror, this is something that is going to follow him, and this is something he's going to be judged by. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, cat mama. Okay, so let me go over to the Kipper, because I think the Kipper might be better to answer the next question. And that is, I want to know if he is being supported by Saudi money, because that's kind of the feeling that I got, as I'm listening to people talk, and they're talking about Russian money, and I mean, they could be both, right? When you get into the muck with some of these people, a dollar is a dollar. They don't care where it comes from. But I have a strong sense that it's coming from the Saudis. So, and I'll tell you why I think that. Trump is involved in this. He is. His friend Putin is not very happy with Donald. He did not accomplish what the task that Putin set in front of him. So, Putin's not happy with Donald, and Donald doesn't like it when somebody doesn't like him. So, he's gone the other way. He's gone to his friends, the Saudis, because he's always liked them. He's always done great business with the Saudis. And, he might have reached out to them and said, hey, yeah. So let me see. Oh, thank you, Dee. I saw that. And as I'm shuffling and I'm reading it and I'm going, oh, thank you, Dee, for putting that up there. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Is he being paid by Saudi money? Okay. I've got change. Main male. Great fortune. Yeah, dark money. Expectation. Yeah, he's being paid to do this. He's being paid to try to get something done from the inside. And concern. Yes, of course there is concern. Coffin. The marriage, that's the deal that he made. Poverty. Yeah, he went from poverty to great fortune. Sudden wealth. And community. Okay, so I'm not really getting anything specific here that says yes, definitely Saudi money, but Yeah, he was handpicked for this task. This was um, no accident. It's not like, he just happened there. He was handpicked. Um, and he was picked because he was poor and very attracted by money, and he could spin a good story. But this is not going to turn out very well for him because, yeah, the coffin is not it's not good. It's not good, and it was definitely, yeah, marriage, partnership, whatever that he is into with the main man. So, and he's not the only one. I hate to say it, but there are. He's one of several that have been kind of put into those positions. Wow, wow. Okay, then let me ask. Use the kipper again. Let me give it a good shuffle and let me ask if there's Russian money involved. And let's see if maybe it will give me an answer to that. So, and thank you guys for being here. I really enjoy knowing that you're there and you're with me, and this good supportive community. And oh, I can't tell you how good it feels to be a part of something that is good and decent. So yeah, thank you for that. Okay, let's do the next one. Is there Russian money involved? High honor. Thief. Coffin again. Main male, that's him. Yeah, he's showing up in his own reading. Unexpected income to sudden wealth. Well, we're getting a lot of the same things. Community, despair, pathway, and child. Okay. So once again, I'm not getting a clear yes, Russian money. So it could be a combination. Maybe that's why um, it's not coming up so clear. But yeah, he has chosen a pathway that leads to despair and to loss of reputation. To he is acting very very childish. This is what happens. Yeah, when they asked him to resign, and the initial excuse me, the initial comments that were attributed to him were, "No, I'm not resigning." So, what are you going to do? You're going to stomp your feet and hold your breath until you turn blue. Okay, all right. So, I thought that Kipper was going to chat. Someone has funded him. Someone not. Oh, absolutely, Jamie. Yeah, yeah. No. Um, this wasn't. I'd like to blame a lot of things on the Republicans. I'd like to put a lot of things at their feet. Now, McCarthy certainly needed his vote, so he kind of plugged his nose and went along with it until the vote was done. But I don't think that the GOP kind of sanction the things that he's doing. Okay. That is not my sense at all. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I've got a cloth here on my little table, and I have to kind of tape it up at the last minute. And yeah, sometimes it gives way. So, okay. Blair, no, I think that it's not turning Democrat. I think that they have already suggested someone else for that position. And if I understand correctly, and I could be wrong. Yeah, they would just put in another Democrat. But okay, alrighty. So I thought that Kipper was going to be, it was at me all day long, like pick me, pick me, pick me, but it wasn't really giving me the answer. So it's entirely possible that I'm not supposed to know the answer. So, okay, I will respect that. I will take, I will go back to my faithful tarot, and we can take a look there and see what that has. So Bolsonaro. And the other thing that also that the Republicans were saying today during the conference was that they have returned to his office any money that he has contributed to the New York GOP. And I think that the figure was something like 26,000 or 29,000. They have returned that to him and don't want to have anything to do with him. And and how a Democrat wins if it goes to election again. Yeah, I think Jamie, that goes without saying. If there is going to be an election, yeah, this has left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. And travels, can they be stopped? They will be. They will be. I was actually quite pleased to see that at least some of them are starting to police their own and are saying, yeah, this isn't going to work. And yeah, they will be. They will be. We all wish that it could happen overnight. We all wish that the Matt Gates and the Marjorie Taylor Greens and the Lauren Boeberts of the world would just that we can just take them out. They will. It'll take a little bit of time, but they are going to be stopped, and their life is not going to be very pleasant. Okay. So let me just ask this again. Is there Russian money involved with George Santos? Okay. Okay. We've got the Eight of Swords. So this is something of his own doing. The Lovers. Okay, telling me about the deal again, but not telling me who. The Five of Pentacles. Being left out in the cold. The King of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, all right. So clearly, I can go by my intuition, which is Saudi money, but I'm not getting any confirmation here on, that the money is coming in from a source. That this is his own doing. He's kind of made a deal with the devil. And he's left out in the cold. So, okay, all righty. So clearly I'm not supposed to know, and I won't ask again. There, respect spirit. Okay, here we go. Let's see, can I stop? In New York, the seat goes to a special election and the party chair chooses the candidates to run. Okay, absolutely. Travels, you're right. You're right. They pulled the same stunt that the January 6th people did, except, yeah, there's 1,200 people that were arrested and being questioned, where, yeah, the US is still humming and hawing. And I think part of that is there is such a concern in the US with wanting to do things right. Hey, Cheryl. Hello from Houston, Texas, 76. Okay, well, it's -7 Celsius where I'm at. Yeah. Uh, yes. So um, I'm sorry, I'm lost my train of thought here for a second. Yet the U.S. is concerned about making sure that they get things right. Um, the legal system is set up in such a way that, hey, Celtics here, that they want to make sure that when they get these guys, that there is not going to be any possibility of appeal on any grounds. And that takes time. That takes a lot of time and effort. And sometimes um, I wish that the U.S. could move a little quicker on things, right? Like, hello, Trump. Okay. All right. Jamie Johnson says we're buried in snow. Oh my gosh. Where are you, Jamie? Yeah. Will Santos be extradited to Brazil? Will Santos be extradited to Brazil? Yes, yeah, Celtic Seer. Yeah, we were discussing that earlier, and I said, yeah, he was chosen for this task. Like, he didn't just, um, appear out of nowhere. Mountains of Utah, closer to Park City. Oh, nice. Okay, I have been to Utah and I have been to Park City. That's very, very nice. Very nice. All the little towns, that and the mountains. Oh my gosh, I am in. I'm in Calgary, so in Alberta. I'm about an hour away from Banff, and yeah, being driving through sections of Utah, especially in the mountains, reminded me very much of Banff. So, okay, will Santos be extradited to Brazil? Okay, tell me. Well, we've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Four of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Devil. I think that he will. He will. And you know what's really funny? Is I remember saying yesterday with Mel that, and it was kind of joking in a way, that he just might find himself um, waking up in Brazil one day. I think that's more than a possibility, um, because they right now they have the Republicans have given him an offer. They have said, look, just resign your seat, go away. You don't have to go away mad, but you got to go away. He's looking at the money that he's going to lose if he leaves. And he's not exactly wanting to do that. So the Republicans just might make it a point to find a way to extradite him, or they might already have something in the works and be telling him, listen, either you resign or we've got people outside that are going to put you on the first plane to Brazil, and there's people waiting on the other side, because there's the devil energy. There's, this is nefarious. This isn't pretty. It isn't nice. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And with the Knight of Wands, there's the idea. They're working on it. Oh yes, Celtic's here. Yeah, he is. He apparently he stole a checkbook and kind of went on a little bit of a shopping spree. He bought some clothes, judging by what he's wearing. He certainly is no fashion plate. Entertainment purposes only. But yes, so for theft and writing bad checks, and I think that's embezzlement, is it not? When you take money that doesn't belong to you. And okay. No, I don't think that he's small fry. He was just there, to make sure that McCarthy had the extra vote, just kind of cause problems. But yeah, he was planted there for a reason. And his job is basically done. So okay. Formerly known as Oil Town. It's been many years since I visited Calgary and Lake Louise. Oh, yes, Celtic's here. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we're still an oil town. Don't kid yourself. We're an oil province, to put it mildly. So, yeah, you have to come back for the Calgary Stampede. Okay. All right. Let me see. Yeah, let me see if I've missed anything. Yeah. Okay. I don't think that I've missed anything. If I have, you guys will let me know. Okay. All right. Yes, and the Celtic, it's been many years since I've been in the U.S. and in Utah. Many, many years. I got a passport when first we needed a passport to get into the U.S. And it expired. And about the time that it expired, I moved and I lost it. I just am too lazy to fill out the paperwork and start the process all over again. Okay, let me go back up here to, I think I had, here we go. Okay, if you want me to, pick a few cards for you individually, I can do that. So, Ellen, are you living your purpose? And for that, I'm going to use some oracle cards. How about Life Purpose Oracle? How's that? Oops. Life Purpose Oracle for Ellen R. Is Ellen R. living her purpose? Without pulling a card, I think I think you are, and I think you know that you are. Um, you're just, you question yourself. Um, when you get the messages of what you should be doing, you don't trust yourself enough. Okay, so let me see. Life purpose. Trust. Trust. What did I just say? You have the abilities. You need to trust those abilities. Children, and you're on the right path. Yes, you are on the right path. Um, your purpose is to have something to do with children. So whether you're an advocate for them, a spokesman, um, whether you might just enjoy being in their presence. They might enjoy your company, which is just fine because it's still you're sharing that positive energy. But yeah, this one, the trust one, says trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, the children says your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Mm. I think you do that through storytelling. I think you like to share your experiences, and you can relate to them through a story. You can relate to them um, as you're imparting a lesson to say, it's really funny, but I remember when I was 14 and we did this and this and this. And I think, and please let me know if I'm right, I think that's your preferred method of communication is through storytelling. And yeah, you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Okay, so there you are. There you are. Okay. Does anyone else have a question that you'd like me to get into? And okay. So, hey, Pat Woodsworth, is my daughter-in-law able to heal herself? She has a rare genetic disease called Ehlers-Danlos. Wow. Okay. And Jamie. You're welcome, Ellen. You're very welcome. And yet you have a great night too. Yeah. I'm feeling something else. Okay. This is the Soul's Journey Oracle. And you know, this is something it's part of her soul contract. And okay. denial, failure, and happiness. I think she's certainly capable of, if not healing herself outright, she is certainly on her way to making her life as good as it can be. Let's see. She couldn't even get an appointment for about a year. I know that is awful. Okay, I'm going to read you what it has on the cards here. But I think that, she was kind of, she didn't like the way that she reacted to the disease. And I think initially she did kind of want to, say, no, that's not what it is. I'm going to do everything that I can, and I'm going to seek alternative medicine and so on. So yeah, she didn't really deal very well with the diagnosis. However, she is making her way out of that. So, okay. Her father used to tell her she would not amount to anything. Oh. Why parents do what they do, and say the most hurtful, horrible things to their children is absolutely beyond me. And a lot of that, what she was told, she has internalized, and a lot of it has come out in different dis-eases in her. Okay, denial says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So yeah, she has accepted, okay, this is what it is. This disease is part of me, but it's not all of me. It's just, yeah. So yeah. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Absolutely. So if you're, if you are able to offer any advice to her, it is that you can encourage her to replace those negative things that were told to her as a child, that she internalized and accepted as part of who and what she is. That is not true. That, sometimes it takes a little bit of work, and it's not easy work, but there is opportunity to go back, to see, to relive that experience. And when you get to that part, that the painful part of hearing, yeah, your parent, who was supposed to be the two people that you could rely on most in the world, and one of them is telling you you're never going to amount to anything. Get into that place, and then negate that feeling. Remember the words, you'll never amount to anything. And tell her to say out loud, that's not true. I will accomplish much. And to do that until she feels better, until she's able to let that go. And oh, God love her. Okay. Ultimately, happiness. Okay. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So, yeah, long story short, I think that, as I said, she may not be able to cure the disease, but I think that she is going to learn how to live with it peacefully and not have it. It's just going to be a part of her life. It's not going to be the whole of her life. Oh my gosh. Much love to you. Much love. And you're very welcome, I hope. Hey, Anita. Okay, let me see. Do I have with the right kind? Sorry, with the right kind of hypnotherapy. You know what? I'm a great believer in therapy of any kind. Um, Talking it out, yelling it out, doing whatever steps you need to take to make yourself whole and to delete those awful messages that are sometimes in the back of our head and replace it with positive messages. Absolutely. Totally into that. Totally into that. Okay, let me go up to see where so I'm not going to see your questions here for a little bit, but all right. We did LNR. Um, okay. Jamie Johnson, how do I overcome procrastination? I think somebody already commented on that part of what you can do is set small goals, small achievable goals. Um, if you're anything like me, and I'm very good at procrastinating when I want to. Um, Instead of looking at, oh my God, I got to clean the house. I've got company coming, and this place is a mess, and it looks overwhelming. Okay. Um, so whoever gave you the advice in the chat, I absolutely agree. Break it down into small pieces. Okay. All right. Tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to have breakfast. I'm going to enjoy my coffee. I'm going to do what I always do when I have my coffee. I'm going to read the newspaper. After that, I'm going to go in and clean the bathroom. That's all I need to accomplish today. Just clean the bathroom. Okay. Um, and do that. Stick with that, because you're not cleaning the whole house. You're cleaning the bathroom. And then once you've accomplished that, if you feel like you might have a little bit of energy, and you might want to try something else, you can say, okay, this afternoon, after lunch, um, I'm going to, I'm going to dust the living room and the dining room, and do that, right? Um, if you break it down into small achievable tasks that you can look back on and say, okay, well, I did that, right? I said I was going to clean the bathroom. I went in there, I cleaned the bathroom. It didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. So yeah, hey, good for me. I did it. I did it. I cleaned the bathroom. Yay. Right? You can go to the bathroom and just kind of stand there and look at it and go, everything is just so shiny and clean. And then go on to the next thing. And then on to the next thing. And then after a while, things become a habit. And then you know how to motivate yourself to get that done, right? one of my favorite tricks is I will tell myself that if I accomplish the task that I set for myself, that means that I'm going to go treat myself. I'm going to Starbucks and I'm buying me a Starbucks. For me, that works. So anyway, give that a try. Just been getting down from some to last. Okay, let me go back to the questions. And okay, a reading for your son. Is your son an adult, Aries? Because children are sometimes, difficult to read on. They're little energetic bundles of stupendousness, and sometimes it's a little difficult. So let me see. Let me see if you've answered. Oh, 22. Okay. All right. What am I picking up? Oops, I've got two cards stuck together that want to come out at the same time. Adversity. It says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Judgment. Okay. Oh, wait, I need glasses for that one. And he's a Sagittarius. Okay. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Okay. And gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Okay. Well, he's smart. He's very, very smart. And he likes to challenge authority. And part of it, I think you might think that he is that he's pushing against being told what to do. It's not really the case. He's testing the limits. It's how he learns. It's how he processes things. He questions everything. He does have some strong opinions on a few things that you might have to kind of, hold him back on. And yeah, you may have to rein him in a little bit, and do that by asking him questions. Why, if he makes a comment or something that you disagree with, just ask him, okay, what brought you to this point? What made you decide that this is what you think, and so on. And then through your questioning him, he's going to question himself, and he'll that's how he's going to learn. That's how he formulates his thought patterns. And remind him to be grateful. The more that you are grateful for, the more that you will have to be grateful for. So remind him that gratitude in all things, even small things, right? Take it and be grateful. It's how you learn to, yes, with disabilities. Yeah, sometimes just don't get better. She ended up doing so much medical research. Talks like a doctor. No doubt, chat. Okay. All right. I think we've got a few a few questions. So I'm almost at the hour. So I'm gonna no more questions, but let's cover the ones that we have. Okay. And for those, if any of you are leaving and you've said goodbye, and I haven't responded, thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, encourage your friends. Yeah, you're welcome, Marys. I hope that it was helpful. Yeah, I think Sagittarians are um they're they're smart. They're smart, and they can be a challenge, right? But they're the big thinkers, the wanderers. They are, the travelers. They just want to explore. They want to see everything. So yeah. Okay. Uh, whoops. Sorry. Okay. Will I be able to move to New York City or later in 2023? Pixie dust. Are you? Whoops. What am I doing? I am messing my cards up. Okay. Will you be able to move to NC in 2024? Yeah. Yes, Aries. I can see that. Okay. Alrighty. Will Pixie Dust move to North Carolina in 2024 or 2023? Okay. I'm being told to pick another deck. Okay. Fine then. Okay. Sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Okay, so you're probably getting some downloads, Pixie. School. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. Okay. And justice. And that is, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Okay. All right. So, are you going to be able to move? I'm feeling yet later on this year, and you might even be going there to for upgrading, to take um, some classes. You'll have an opportunity um, to learn a few things that are going to help you along your path. But yeah, I'm seeing, yeah, later 2023, like this year, September. I don't know why September. So well, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, and see, I did it again. I'm okay. Oh, hey, Leanna. Yes. Yes, Leanna, absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, okay, I'm going to give a little plug here um, to one of the things that I do um, with John from MASSALIA Astro Tarot, and we have been delving into all the astrological signs. So if you go take a look at my channel and click on the lives, you'll have to scroll down because I haven't figured out how to move them into the playlist yet. Yeah. So, yeah, you can look at them on there. And we just finished Aquarius, and we're doing the last one next Wednesday, which is Pisces. But go in there and check for your sign and see. He does a fantastic synopsis of the sign. Okay. And I'm glad to hear that you did get downloads. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Okay. And the next one is Barbara. Do you see me moving out of the state this year? Well, let's take a look. I'm going to use the tarot for this one. Hey, Bora Bora. Nice to see you here. Okay. Are you moving out of the state? Barbara Gregg. Is she moving out of the state? The Emperor. The Hermit. Death wishes change. So I'm thinking yes. Oh, yes. Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving on, girl. Definitely moving on. And the Moon. Okay. So you, out of the 5 cards that I have here, you've got 4 major arcana. Okay. So that is a very, very solid yes, right? You're going to have an opportunity to think about where it is that you want to go. It may not be where you think you're going to end up. But yes, a lot of people are concerned when they see the death card. Oh my gosh. No, this is an ending, a new beginning, right? So, and the 6 of Swords, moving on, moving to different pastures, different shores, different things. Make sure that the opportunity is going to come, and when it does, just make sure that you look at everything. Okay. Don't go with the first thing that first opportunity that comes along, unless you really look into it, examine everything, make sure everything is as it should be, and take it from there. But yeah, you moving on. Good for you. I hope that you absolutely find what you're looking for there. Okay. And what do we have? All righty, Cat Mama. Do I have any spiritual gifts that stand out and should be developed? Do you have any gifts that stand out and should be developed? Okay, let's see. Oh, you're a peacekeeper. You don't like turmoil. Yeah, you like things to be nice and even. You don't like arguments, and you don't like people arguing. I think your ability to see both sides of an issue is, yeah, absolutely. You can see both sides of the issue. And you know what? You're very good at sussing out the BS in people, right? Being able to take that out of the equation and just concentrate on what the real issue is. And more often than not, you'll find that, yeah, what the real issue is has nothing to do with the things that you're arguing about. It's something else. So thank you. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I am glad, Cat Mama, that, yeah, picked up on that. All right. What do you have? Artist. Yeah. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial for your career and every other area of your life. Okay. So, whatever form that artistic expression takes in your life, yeah, do it. Give into it. Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. And animals. Cat Mama Meow, I wonder if you have any kitties. Yeah, that's why animals are coming up here. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. There you go. Okay. So, yes, believe in your um, your spiritual gifts are to be able to cut through the muck of different things and to get people to communicate um, in an effective way, and so that there's a peaceful resolution to whatever is going on. And yeah, teaching kids and animals, you know you're a good person when you're an animal lover. Hey, Viviani. And animals are very good judges of character, right? Um, we have a dog and two cats, and if any of our animals um, react unkindly to someone new, my senses automatically go up, because yeah, if my dog doesn't like you, chances are I'm not going to like you either. Okay. Thank you. I hope that resonated, Cat Mama. All righty. And okay, our last question. Glenda Setter. Does Glenda have any messages from her guides? You have cat, yeah. Or Viviani has cats, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We have two cats and a dog. And, they're love my animals. Okay. Messages. Glenda Setter. Glenda, has your mom passed over? If you can just let me know if you're here and if your mom has passed over. Glenda, if you're here, if you could let me know. Okay. Because what I'm getting is that, yeah, your your mother or someone very close to you um, who acted and filled the role of mother. Oh, she said yes. Okay. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Yeah, your mom is one of your guides, and yeah, um, she's very proud of the person that you have become. Um, she particularly she's commenting on the fact that you're kind. You're kind. That she raised you to be kind. Um, and that you're you're on the right path, and you're, whether you realize it or not, but you're sensitive. You can you can pick up on um, you can pick up on how people are feeling. And your mom is saying, because you're such a kind person, um, be careful that you don't get taken in, right? Because you tend to believe people. If they tell you something, um, because you're not a mean spirited person, it doesn't occur to you that they may not be honest with you. So, um, yeah, she's saying just be careful of that. That um, not to let people get to you that way. But yeah, yeah, the cards that I pulled were school, and it's funny because I pulled these before. So yeah, the answers that you're seeking involves going to school. Um, Children, again, we've had that one before. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. And again, animals. So um, yeah, your mom is very proud of you. She just keeps saying, "That's my girl. That's my girl." Um, so yeah, yeah, she is guiding you. She can come to you and please let me know if this resonates at all. Is that, yeah, she will sometimes come to you in dreams, and you could actually. There's been more than once. Um, oh, Glenda, yes, I can imagine. I can imagine that it has been very difficult. It has been very difficult. I will share something with you that I heard, and um, it really it really resonated with me. Viviani, I'm going to do that for you here just a second. Where are we? Not now. Oh, here we go. You're a moderator. There you go. You're a moderator. Okay. Um, what I will share with you, Glenda, is um, a friend of mine a while back lost her husband, and she belonged to several groups, um, and she said that in one of her groups, someone had made the comment that they had read a book, and what the book was saying is that, we think of those who have left this plane as being gone. They're not gone. They carry on. They're just not part of our reality anymore. So, um, you're the people that you love that have crossed over, that are on the other side. They're now forming your spiritual family. They are there to um, support you, to guide you, and you could feel them. You could feel them, and you've told other people that you can feel them, and they kind of look at you funny. Well, I'm here to tell you that no, you're not imagining things. You can feel them. You can hear them. Particularly your husband. I'm sure that you've been in the kitchen and you could hear him call your name, and you just instinctively turn around and um, yeah, just you can hear them. They're guiding you. I don't know what else I can say, but absolutely lots of love and light your way. And yeah, um, know that you are a good person, and there's you've been recognized for that on this side and on the other side. So absolutely. Oh, Viviana, no, you didn't interrupt. Not at all. Not at all. Okay. Well, folks, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. An hour and 22 minutes. This is great. I could probably go on and on and on, but I'm starting to yeah. Sorry, just let me read this. What's worse is her drowning was called an accident and death by a tornado. Naked in the lake end of November. Leanna, yeah, I saw the comment that you made earlier about your friend. Oh yeah, for those of you that have lost loved ones, I feel you. I feel you. All I can tell you is that uh, where they are is much better, much better, and they see what you have done. They um, they're when you have celebrations, they're right there with you. Acknowledge them. Make sure that you say hello to them. And my dad has been gone 22 years, and I still say hello to him sometimes, because he sends either pennies or nickels. So when I see it, it's like, hey, Dad, I hope you're doing okay. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. So anyway, much love and light to all of you. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me read for you. I love doing this. So anyway, I hope to see you back here. I hope to see you again. And so watch tomorrow. I'll be on again at 7 with Val from Dragonfly Crystals, as we're doing our messages for light workers. And please stop by, because you know what? Most of you are light workers, whether you know it or not. Okay. Much love to all, and see you later.